Hello, my name is Courtney Terry, and this is Arts Alive. My guest today is Angela Manginelli from McMinnville Short Film Festival. Welcome back.
Thank you for having me back.
Yes. And since the last time we talked about the film festival, so much has happened.
So much has happened. I feel like I've watched about 400 hours worth of films.
Wow.
We have made our selections for the film festival. Wow. So as a reminder, February 27th through March 2nd is the festival. All of the details on all of the things we're going to talk about today will be on the website, or already on the website at McMinnvilleFilmFest.org. For those that are on the Instagram, you can follow us at MacFilmFest. And yeah, we are very excited. It's our 14th year, and we've got a lot of really great things in store.
Yeah, you were talking about just kind of the excitement of the like the blocks and the schedule, and just all the options for all the people with whatever they could want.
Whatever they
from
could
the
want.
film festival.
Something for everyone. It remains one of the things I love most about our festival. That no matter if you like horror or comedy or animation or indigenous films or documentaries or all of the above, we have all of that and more.
Right.
And I love that we have different options. So people can come and just watch a block, which a block for us is 2 hours, or roughly. So you get to watch the films, and then there is a Q&A immediately after.
Oh, cool.
So for any filmmakers that are in attendance, they have the opportunity to come up and talk about their film. And for some, it is their Pacific Northwest premiere. For some, it is their U.S. premiere. Others, is their world premiere.
Oh my gosh!
And we're all in the same theater together. So we're all watching the same movie, and then we get to talk about it and learn a little bit more about kind of their process of creating it. And so folks can come and watch just one block, or they can purchase a day pass and be able to stay for a day of programming, or you can get an all-access pass and have access to, as the name suggests, everything that the festival has to offer.
Thanks. Well, and that's good, because I know that's like just the opportunity to be able to have that Q&A, like to watch something and then be able to ask the creator of it, like, what was that?
Yes. And I'm excited because so comedy is sort of my area of greatest interest. And so I'm going to be doing some of the Q&As for the comedy blocks, and having reviewed all of the films in the comedy block, and then having seen which ones were made into final selections. I'm super excited to just be able to kind of dig a little deeper into what was your process, and sort of, why did you make these choices in these areas, and that kind of thing. So
right, and just having that direct connection.
Absolutely.
And there'll be other events throughout the film festival.
Correct.
Where people will be able to
mix and mingle with filmmakers.
So cool.
We have, I'm biased, but I think we have one of the most accessible film festivals, period. We have a lot of opportunities. So this year we added Thursday. So we added an additional day. Wow. So it's Thursday through Sunday, and each day we have a reception. And Saturday is the only day that is not open to members of the community. So that one is just for filmmakers. But Thursday night we're going to be at Beerly Brewing on 3rd Street. On Friday we're going to be at the Grove at the other end of 3rd Street.
Right.
And then on Sunday, we are going to start off the day at Troon in their tasting room, and then we will be closing out at the Bindery with our awards reception, and that is where we're going to be naming the winner of the $10,000 Pacific Northwest Indigenous Filmmakers Grant.
Oh my goodness.
Which I'm very excited about.
Exciting.
Yeah, and then later that night is the Oscars as well. So it's just there's a lot going on that weekend, you know what I mean?
And everyone in the community will come from our film festival and then be like, oh yes, Oscars.
Yeah.
And you'll have a better understanding from what you learned at our Accessible Community Festival.
Absolutely. And we are very fortunate that we have 3 films that are Oscar shortlisted.
Wow.
So I'm going to look at my paper and tell you the names of them.
Yeah, that's crazy.
It's amazing. So we have An Orange from Jaffa, which is having its Pacific Northwest premiere. We have Perseb, which is an animated film that is also making its Pacific Northwest premiere. And then we have Anuya, which is also making its Pacific Northwest premiere. Woohoo!
Wow!
Yeah.
Oh, that's so, well, and it's so cool that, I mean, it's here, and the Oscars is like, you don't get those opportunities.
You don't. I know. And to me, it's, again, the fact that we have stories from all over the globe. We have, just that I can remember off the top of my head, we have films that are showing from Japan, from, Chile, from the U.S., obviously, the United Kingdom, Spain.
Wow.
Palestine. So like we have a lot of really cool locations and a lot of really interesting stories that are going to be told. And people can come, and you don't have to know anything about film to come and enjoy it.
No.
You can just say, hey, I want to see what's going on in the documentary space. Come on out. We have, in the documentary space, we have the world premiere of Portland-based filmmaker Jason Rosenblatt's documentary about local PDX musician Jason Wells.
Oh, cool.
There is a ton of information on our website as far as the bios of all of our judges, the bios of all of our panelists, and most importantly, the synopsises of all the films. So if people want to kind of know before they go what they're going to be seeing, a little bit more detail, you can go check that out. It has the running times of everything, and yeah.
That reminds me, like, my dad would go to music festivals, and before the music festival, he would print out the lineup, and then he would have different colors highlighters, and he would be like, I definitely want to see these guys. This one's like, if I can make it, it's cool.
Right.
And I think of that because you can do that with the film festival. Like,
absolutely.
Yeah. I was like,
absolutely.
Oh, you want to see the documentaries? You don't want to see the horror? Totally get it. Like, you want to come back for the comedy? Yeah, just highlight what you're looking for.
Absolutely. And we use a really great site called Eventive. That is sort of our festival site. So when you go to our website and you click into the schedule, it's going to take you to our Eventive page. And that's going to give you all the details on where the filmmakers are from, how long the film is, what it's about, the genres. And it starts, most days is going to start around 10:30 in the morning, and will go until 9 o'clock or later at night. So we've got some great date nights. Friday, we're going to have our new late night comedy block.
Oh.
So we've got 4 blocks of comedy and drama, and comedy and drama are the only category that have multiple blocks. Everything else, if you want to see Indigenous films, we have 1 block. If you want to see animation, we've got 1 block. And it is, I will say, having now been on the other side of the process, it is so difficult because we had, a record number of submissions.
Wow.
There were great films that we did not have the ability to put in the festival, and that's a beautiful problem to have.
Yes.
But it is sort of like, that story was so good too, But we tried to pick what we thought were the best of the best, and are very excited to showcase them to everyone.
Yeah, and then the selection process is through the.
So we have a committee, basically.
The committee that does that, and then the judges will come in and judge during the film festival itself?
Correct, yes. Okay. The judges are going to review each block in real time.
And
then on Sunday, the last event of the festival is really the awards reception. So we'll have the grand jury winner, and that particular film will receive $1,000 for their film. We have a Best of Oregon that will receive a $2,000 Koner camera package, which is, amazing because you get to make more films with even greater equipment. And then we will have each of the winners in their categories receive digital laurels, and then they get to promote that, and we'll be announcing all of that on social after, obviously. We're going to be doing some red carpet interviews during the process as well, so it's really cool. We take over a little part of McMinnville Cinema 10. We have a red carpet, and folks can come and do the turn and all of that.
Yeah, okay, right.
Yeah, and then they get to go in. We're all in the same, we're in one cinema for the whole weekend. So it's great because you don't have to go, okay, I need to choose between animation and horror, like everyone can watch the same thing.
Yes.
And then we have the receptions, and trying to think of what else I'm forgetting here, but we have just a weekend of fun, really.
Sounds like it. And then you had mentioned the judges. Where are they? They're fancy.
Yeah, the judges. We've got, in no particular order here, we've got Ione Skye, who you might remember from Say Anything. That was like my first interaction with Ione. We've got Peter Billingsley. We've got Harula Rose. We've got Sonia Sebastian.
Wow.
We've got Sarah Hofstein, Kyle Marvin, Laura Silverman, Boyana Sandik. We've got Melissa Gregory Rue and Kendra Jacobson.
Oh, wow.
So those are all of the judges in different categories. And then we also are going to be doing discussions. So we're going to have, I think, 3 or 4 panels that'll take place during the festival. So usually in the afternoon, right before the mixer, there's an opportunity for the public and ticket holders to come and learn about, let's see, we're going to have a visual effects and animation panel that'll be led by the aforementioned Sarah Hofstein. Then we've got award-winning Cameroonian-American filmmaker Ellie Fumbi, who is, I'm so excited to meet. She was named one of the 25 new faces of independent film by Filmmaker Magazine.
Okay.
Yeah, and she is doing a Navigating Success panel discussion. That's going to be Saturday at 3, and she's actually doing that with R.J. Daniel Hanna. And he has he's currently in development on a Cold War thriller with Matthew Modine.
Oh,
yeah, you know, like you do. And then last but certainly not least, we've got on Friday at 2:30, we have the Senior Director of Festival Distribution and Talent Development, Sandrine Foucher-Cassidy, who's going to be talking about how to get your short film distributed. So an incredible, like, for folks that are interested in not only seeing great film, but also learning about how they can be a part of that themselves.
Yeah.
A lot of information, a lot of opportunity to connect.
And probably for the public, and those talks are also a good time to chat more with the filmmakers. Because if they're smart, they'll be in the panels learning about it too.
Absolutely will be. I can tell you they will be there. Yeah, I mean, it's incredible. And as a reminder, sort of already thinking to next year, if you are a Yamhill County resident, it is free to submit your film. So there's literally no reason not to.
You can.
Right? Yeah. So, and we added a screenplay, as I've told you before.
Yeah.
So the screenplay winner will also be announced on Sunday. So lots of excitement. It's going to be a crazy film weekend in McMinnville. I am so excited. I've got my iced tea ready, just stay awake and watch all of the films. Yeah, and it's for me, it's my first time as an employee, not just as a volunteer, right? And so kind of getting to see the festival from a different angle has been really incredible.
Yeah.
And just really excited to see how it continues to grow.
Exactly. And the countdown is on.
The countdown is on. We are T-minus less than 2 months at this point. So we're in the final logistical process and getting, all of the filmmakers have been notified. And so we're working with them to get their, what's called a DCP. It's basically their version of the film that is high quality because we're showing it at Max Cinema 10.
Yes.
Yes. So our executive director and our technical director will come and actually view the films at the cinema in advance to make sure that the audio and the visuals are perfect, because we know what a big deal this is for folks to have their films showcased. And so we take a lot of care to try to make sure that our filmmakers have a great experience and feel supported, and also that those from the community that are coming have an incredible time.
Yeah. I think it's safe to say all of you at the McMinnville take a lot of care
and
care so much about this great festival that's happening.
Yeah.
So are the passes, folks can go on the website, are they available?
They're available
to
currently.
Purchase?
They
you
are.
Can go.
Yes.
You can find all the information, all the synopsis about all the, you can start picking out your films that you want to see.
Print those. I mean, you can't, if your dad wanted to come to the festival, you can print out the synopsis, highlight everything.
Yep. Yeah.
And what I will say to anyone that is interested in attending, we do sell out. So definitely get there early, definitely look, and if there are blocks that you want to make sure you see, again, besides comedy and drama, there's one block per category.
Right.
So look and familiarize yourself with when your favorite blocks are going to be showing. You can purchase a ticket for the single block, or you can get a day pass. And the all-access passes are on sale right now until February 1st.
Oh, okay.
So
good to know.
Set your calendar accordingly. And yeah, we are very excited to have everyone out. And if folks have any questions or if they just need any additional assistance, they can reach out to me at outreach@McMinnvilleFilmFest.org. Always happy to answer any questions they might have.
Thank you.
Of course.
Angela, I'm always happy to have you here on the show.
Thanks for having me back again.
Yeah, this is wonderful. Thank you so much for sharing about the film festival.
Of course.
I'm so excited for
I'm
it.
very excited.
Thank you. My name is Courtney Terry, and this has been Arts Alive.